Dear students, welcome back to social science class. Today we are going to start a new subject which is studied under social science, that is economics. In this lesson we are going to learn about the introduction to economics. In this lesson we will get introduction of the economics. The main points which are going to be studied in this lesson are introduction to economics, meaning of economics, definitions of economics, importance of economics, economic activities, micro and macroeconomics, meaning of microeconomics, decision making in microeconomics, meaning of macroeconomics, basic economic problems, and many other points we are going to study. Dear students, look into the picture. Here we have four pictures. The first one is a cloth shop, and second one is a vegetable market, third one is a hospital, and fourth one is a school or classroom. Pictures are there. These pictures indicates the things what we use every day in our day-to-day life. The first two pictures indicates the things that is in the form of goods which we use in our day-to-day life, and the second two pictures are these pictures are showing the services what we use in our day-to-day life. Dear students, now we'll go to study about the meaning of economics and other parts of the lesson. So be ready with your pen, notebook. Go on listening the video carefully. It is better to make the best use of earphones or headphone to listen the video. Go on making the points which you writing the points which you feel very important. With the help of these points you can make your own notes in the notebook. Dear students, now we'll go to study about introduction, meaning of the economics. First of all, we'll look into the introduction to the economics. Economics is one among the subjects studied under social sciences. It means that there are a lot of subjects which we study under social science, such as sociology, business studies, history, geography, psychology, economics, etc. In economics, we go on studying about economic activities of the people. The economic system is prevailed in every country. That is a particular system in which people are able to carry on their economic activities without having any problems or without having any difficulties. It means that every country will be having its own economic system which gives a suitable environment and opportunities to the people to carry on their economic activities for the successful leading of their life. The economic activities such as production, that is how the goods and services are produced, or production of goods and services, how the people get their income, what is national income, what is public sector, what is private sector, what is economic life of the people, etc. are studied under economics. In our future classes we'll go on understanding about different matters what we are going to study in economics. Today in this video we will go on studying about the meaning of economics. Before going to learn meaning of economics, we have to understand certain important facts of the day-to-day life of the people. In a day-to-day life of the people make best use of different things. All the things what are used by the people in their day-to-day life are called as goods and services. For example, people in their day-to-day life make the best use of goods like books, pen, vessels, shoes, chairs, tables, food materials, and so on. Lot of things, goods are used by the people. In the same way, in the day-to-day life of the people, they make a lot use of best use of different types of services, such as service of a doctor, service of a teacher, service of a merchant, service of the bus, service of an auto, service of lawyer, etc. Service of a lawyer, etc. are being used by the people in their day-to-day life. Now we'll understand what are called goods and what things are called as services. The goods are the physical and tangible objects. It means that the goods what we use in our daily life, if they are in the form of physical structure and tangible means we be able to touch, are called as goods. Goods are physical objects which can be touched, such as books, pens, notebooks, textbooks, shoes, socks, tiffin box, water bottle, etc., etc. are tangible. That means goods, the things the things which are in the form of a particular physical structure and physical status and can be seen, can be touched easily. They are all are called as goods. And the things used by the people which are not in tangible status or not, which cannot be touched, which are not having physical form, they are called as services. Services are not physical, not in physical form and not to be touched or intangible. It means that services are not in physical form and they are cannot be touched, they cannot be seen. For example, the service of the teacher, the service of the doctor, the service of the bus, the service of the auto, the service of the lawyer cannot be seen, cannot be touched, but can be used. So the physical things what we use are called as goods. The non-physical things or intangible things what we use in our day-to-day life are called as services. The people, those who make the best use of goods and services to meet their daily necessities, are called as consumers. And the people who are engaged in production of goods and services which are necessary to meet the daily necessities of the consumers are called as producers. It means that the people who are always engaged in the production of goods and services can be called as producers, and the people who are engaged in the supply of such goods and services from producers to consumers are called as distributors. It means that distributors carry goods and services from the place of production to the place of consumers. Now we'll understand what are included, who are included in distributors. Distributors are included with transporters, traders and shopkeepers. Now we'll understand who are transporters. The people who are engaged in carrying the goods from the producer to the traders. That means the people who are engaged in transferring the goods from the place of producers to the place of traders, or and from the place of traders to the shop, from the place of traders to the place of shopkeepers, and from the place of shopkeepers to the place of consumers are called as transporters. In simple way, we can say that the people who are engaged in transferring the goods from producer to traders, traders to shopkeepers, shopkeepers to consumers are called as transporters. Then we'll understand who are traders. The people who are engaged in purchasing goods from the producers and selling them to the shopkeepers, and the shopkeepers to consumers are called as traders. Traders are the people who are engaged in business such as purchasing and selling of goods and services. Now understand who are the shopkeepers. Shopkeepers are the people who are engaged in purchasing goods from the traders and selling them to the consumers. Means the shopkeepers are having their shops in the market. They purchase goods from the traders, keep them in their shops in a different way, and whenever purchasers or consumers come to the shop, they will go on selling the goods necessary to the consumers. They are called as shopkeepers. So consumers are the people, those who purchase goods from the shopkeepers to make the best use of such goods according to their need and necessity. For example, you are making the best use of a pen. Pen is produced by the producer. It is brought to the consumer through distributors. That means the producer produced the pen and sold it to the trader. Trader purchased pen from the producer and sold it to the shopkeeper, and the shopkeeper purchased pen from the trader and kept it in his shop. When you went to the shop, you have purchased the pen. So you are purchasing that pen to use, to make the best use of pen to write notes and other things. This is how you are the consumer of the pen. You have purchased the pen from the shopkeeper. Shopkeeper purchased the pen from the trader. Trader purchased pen from the producer, and in the pen is produced in a different place, and that pen was brought to the shopkeeper through the transporters. In this way, consumers purchase goods from the shopkeepers and make the use of that goods for their need and necessity. This is called a particular system of economics. The people in the market purchase goods and services. Means the people go to the market and purchase goods and services required to them by paying the price fixed for that goods and services. It means that every person who wanted to purchase a particular goods or service has to purchase it by paying the price. Now we'll understand what is price. Price is nothing but it is the value of the goods and services expressed in the form of or in the terms of money. That means when we want to purchase a particular goods or service, we have to pay the value of the goods and service in the form of money or in the term of money, which is called as price of that goods and service. So it means that every person who is in need of, who is going to purchase goods or service, he has to pay money. So every person in this world is in need of money to become able to purchase the goods and service whatever he is required. So now it is very important to know how people get money. Do you know how people get money? To get money, people are engaged in work. People are engaged in work to get money. Working to get money is called employment. The person who is engaged in work or employment to earn or to get money is called employed. A person who is working for earning money, he is called as an employed, and the work is done by him to get money is called employment. So people in this world by, by the way of employment, earning their money. It is called as income. It is called as income. Now we'll understand the people who are the people to earn money through employment and spend it to purchase. Means that the people are earning money through different types of employment and spend that money to purchase goods and services required to them in their daily life. It means that people are doing work to earn money and making the best use of their earned money or their income to purchase their goods and services required to them. Such money which is paid by the people while purchasing goods and services becomes income to the producers and distributors. We have studied already. Means there are producers, distributors and consumers. Consumers do the work or engage in different types of employment and earn their money or earn their income. The income earned by the consumers is spent to purchase goods and services required to them. The money spent by the consumers or the money paid by the consumers while purchasing goods and services from the producers and distributors, that money becomes income to the producers and distributors. In this way, the producers and distributors, by having that money, they will be using that to purchase the goods and services necessary to them. In this process, the role of government is also very important. The government plays a very important role in this production, distribution and consumption of the goods and services. And government is responsible. How government plays very important role, now we'll understand. Government is responsible to maintain law and order when the process of production and supply or distribution and consumption of the goods and services is going on. Government is responsible to provide some basic facilities necessary on the way of production of goods and services, distribution of goods and services and consumption of goods and services. Such facilities which are common facilities which are necessary are good roads to transport the goods from one place to another place, electricity supply to run the machines while production process is going on, internal and external security for the producers, distributors and consumers, and also government imposes taxes on the goods and services purchased by the people, consumers, produced by the producers and distributed by the distributors, and that money, that tax imposed by the government on the people is used by the government to provide basic facilities to the people. On this explanation, we can characterize a normal day of a man in the world as interaction among producers, distributors, consumers and government. That means a normal day on each and every person, a normal day of each and every person in the world is called as or is characterized as interaction among producers, distributors, consumers and government. It means that always people are engaged with interaction with other people for the purpose of production or for the purpose of distribution or for the purpose of consumption or for the purpose of government activities. How people in this world earn income, how the people in the world spend income are the main part of economic activities. It means that the main economic activities of the man in his day-to-day life is how man in this world earn his income and how the same man in this world spend his income to lead his better life. They are called only economic activities. These economic activities are carried on by the people in their day-to-day life every day. Economic activities means the activities undertaken by the man to earn his income. Remember, the economic activities means all the activities what are undertaken by a particular man to earn his income. On this basis, we can understand that the meaning of the economics as under. Economics is the study of economic activities of the people. Economics is a science or study that deals with the production, distribution, and consumption of the goods and services. Dear students, by this we can close this video by saying that economics is nothing but it is the study of economic activities of the people. In the future video we will understand another uh, meaning and another important part of the lesson, that is what is scarcity and how scarcity arises, and other parts of the lesson. Thank you.